Hello, and welcome to night 2 of my ABC Murders stream. Welcome back, or, if you're just now joining, you didn't see last night. Guess what? There's been murders. Yeah. Welcome to the Murder Central. Murdersville. Population 2 dead bodies so far. Yeah. It's gonna be a quality stream, y'all. Okay. So. I don't know how much more preamble I'm gonna do. I really want to start playing because I'm very excited about. Why do you have it like... Ah! There is a timeline thing, huh? How is there random ones? Oh, because... Okay, whatever, man. Look at these mustaches. Okay. Excellent, yes. Okie dokie. So yeah. Poirot and I are gonna go solve case. I don't remember what... Oh, we were getting ready to look around the second murder victim's room while her sister went off to answer the phone, which she let ring for forever. That's really all we care about her. Examine Betty's room. Gotcha. I think that's Betty's room. He said, well, hey, look, take a look at... Please look.
The Barnard appear to make music a priority in their budget.
Yeah. See the violin. Piano. Oh, look at this worn out couch.
They're all Miss Modest, but the Barnards are definitely music lovers.
Excellent. Brilliant observation, sir. What? No, I didn't say go out. Okay, that was cool. I was gonna say, oh, she left her dresses out, but they may be laid out so that they can pick some funeral wear.
The same as her family.
Yeah, just look at this microphone. And there's music. And this metronome.
Without a doubt, Betty used to sing.
I'm like Poirot. I catch this shit. Look at yourself in the mirror. I swear to God, if he doesn't look at... He fixed his mustache. 3 ego points.
A box of new stockings.
Stockings. Although this sister did say already that...
Looking at all the clothes she took out, Betty must have had a problem deciding what to wear. Maybe she had a date?
Maybe.
It looks like Betty has a very busy life.
Let's see. Invitation or menu?
Betty liked luxury and going out. And being as pretty as she
Jesus
was,
Christ.
she probably did not have any problem getting herself invited.
Or an egg-shaped... Oh boy. Okay. Additionally, I feel it should be noted that we thought it was very strange that our inspector friend didn't notice how attractive the dead girl was.
Strange. A sheet of paper is blocked in the clock.
I see that. What is this?
What a strange mechanism.
Huh.
I don't think it serves to turn the hands.
You don't think? Oop.
The cogs are blocked by these wooden panels.
No, yeah, I got that. Thank you. Thank you very much, Monsieur Poirot. I don't know. Where should they be? Nothing I'm doing is having any effect. I'll bet you there's something I could see. So far, these have all been pretty self-explanatory puzzles. Ooh.
There, that's better.
Oh, is it 12? I won the trophy for Leafed Clover. For some fucking reason. Is it? We just fixed the clock for some fucking reason? These aren't doing anything. Why don't they do anything?
The cogs are blocked.
No, I got that. Thank you. I would also love a puzzle game parody where you solve at least one by breaking it with a hammer. That would be wonderful. So that's... See, I've been wanting to write a game of late. And that would be hilarious addition. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing, man. Nothing I'm doing is having any effect on anything. No, thank you. Thank you, sir. Nothing I'm doing is having any effect.
This wooden panel is blocked. I can't open it.
Are you...
This wooden panel is...
Okay, all the wooden panels are blocked and you can't open them? You've got nothing to say off the back. Okay.
This metal disc is stuck.
So... maybe I need a tool before I can do that. Yeah, I clearly don't have everything I need, so... how about this? Now, can you look at that, or does that just look at the clock again? No, that's just the clock again.
Something on this clock bothers me.
You mean the fact that it's not in the right time? Yes, I get it. Thank you. I'll look at that again. I promise.
A record sleeve with an unwritten title. Betty must have recorded a demo.
A demo.
I'd be interested to hear it.
Okay, let's take it and listen. Be interested to hear it, but I will not. Wait, what is that? I see a medicine bottle.
Medicine to prevent voice loss.
Oh.
Did Betty have problems with her voice?
In all fairness, Ooh, qu'est-ce que
This
c'est?
small key should be useful to me.
Oh, you just take that. All right.
I've
Monsieur
finished with this
Klepto?
subject.
No, I know I'm missing something for the gear puzzle. Jesus. Guys, I come to these conclusions. Sister. Where could I find something? Oh, by the way, guys, I continued doing, you know, that ridiculous accent I occasionally affected last night? Yeah, I continued doing that after I stopped playing the game, and I think I almost drove my boyfriend up the walls. Okay, or if she just had problems with her voice. That's a potential as well. It could just be she didn't want to lose it. She was waitressing all day.
I have not finished inspecting Betty's bedroom.
You know, you say that? Wait, oh, I bet you the key helps with the clock. Maybe? Mayhaps?
Something on this clock bothers me.
Everything about this clock should bother you. No?
This metal disc is stuck.
Oh, I got that. Thank you. Can I use the key on it? No. I may not. Okay. well, then there's got to be something else I can... Yes, I got it. Thank you. I appreciate you asking me, though. I really do. Rather than me coming back and finding that everything that I'd done on something is useless. Okay, so if I can't find anything else in this room, I should have everything I need for that puzzle. And yet...
Looking at all the clothes...
No. Just the same. It's just him looking in the mirror. Okay, stop it. Stop it now. Stop it. Look at the top right one. It looks different.
Something on this clock bothers me. What a strange mechanism. I don't think it serves to turn hands. The cogs are blocked by these wooden panels.
Oops. Okay.
This wooden panel is blocked. I can't open it. There, that's better. This metal disc is stuck.
The key looks like a pretzel. Yes.
Without a doubt, Betty used to sing.
Right, but... Can I look at something on her? There's got to be something.
I have not finished it. Something on this clock bothers me.
The top right spindle? The fuck do you mean spindle, sister?
What a strange mechanism. I don't think it serves to turn hands.
I don't... When you're facing the face, but zoomed out. Mm-hmm.
This wooden panel is blocked. This decoration appears to be firmly fastened.
Okay. So that did absolutely nothing for anything. Because it can't move
This
shit
wooden
still.
panel is blocked.
Unless that means that I can move this now.
This metal disc is stuck.
No, it's still stuck. They change color the...
Could the screw be slightly loose? Could the screw... Good. It should be possible to open the wooden panel.
Thank you, Poirot.
Look, a key. This could be useful.
Yeah.
This metal disc is stuck.
Throw the shot. Close. Oh.
This
Kiss,
code
kiss.
probably has something to do with the mechanism above the clock.
3, 1, 2, 2. Wait, that was the top and bottom, right? Either that or it.
I definitely need an object to make these cogs turn. The central cog is blocked.
Okay. Oh, is it because I needed to be at midnight? Or noon? Whatever.
There, that's better.
No, that's not why.
The central cog is blocked.
Why does he pull me away from it?
Strange. A sheet of paper is blocked in the clock. This decoration appears to be firmly fastened.
Why does it look exactly like the same kind of locking mechanism? What? Okay. You guys are... So how am I supposed...
I definitely need an object to make this cog.
Yeah, thank you. Am I supposed to be able to do one in each... Aha! Okay. So I need to remove...
No, the key does not fit this cog.
Okay. That's what I thought. I figured it was because it wasn't lit up, but I wanted to make sure. And then does... I doubt it, but let me give it a shot. No. Okay, but then how am I supposed to do that then? Oh, there we go.
Something clicked on the front of the clock.
Doy.
A new lock has appeared. What does it open?
The side where you see the letter, I would assume. Ooh. Okay.
This could be useful.
I don't know. You haven't let me look at it.
Betty, I enjoyed a wonderful evening in your company, and I hope that we will see each other again very soon. D. My dearest Betty, I know that your art is already spoken for, but you are the most beautiful dancer I have ever had the pleasure of meeting, and I am impatient to see you again. Adrian.
Oh, what? Well, I'd need to take it now, wouldn't I? Or is it?
A record sleeve with an handwritten title.
And luckily, it's right there. Well, wouldn't you know, I've got a key.
Let us see. What is this cupboard hiding?
Cupboard.
This looks like solfège.
Okay. I'll be taking this.
That doesn't work. I must have forgotten a step.
Well, see, if you let me zoom in on it, maybe I could figure that out. What the shit is this? Oh, the crank. You need me to get the crank.
There is bound to be a clue somewhere.
Oh, Jesus, crime and Nitley. Okay, Okay, what was the little thing? Supposed to making it add up to...
There is bound to be a clue somewhere.
Shut up. Where's my little notebook? Notebook. Notebook. Okay, no notebook. Rando piece of paper. Oh. No. What has stuff written on it? Box lid it is. Throwback to the old days. Okay. I'll tape hanky. So then, what, 2 plus 1 plus 1? Is that what I should do?
There is bound to be a clue somewhere.
Okay, I think I got them confused, yeah. Right? Did I do that wrong? Two plus one. Right? No, I must have mistaken. Because I can't move that.
There is bound to be a clue
Shut
somewhere.
up. Please shut up. Right. I must be missing something. Or that, or I don't know. I must be misunderstanding something. I have to add up to the 1/4, but yep. That's okay. I went the wrong way.
There is bound to be a clue somewhere.
Shut up, you face.
I heard the sound of a mechanism being triggered.
Yeah, thank you. Jesus fuck.
It looks like something goes in here.
Thank you, Nancy.
That doesn't work. I must...
Because I need you...
That doesn't work. I must have...
Well, I'd like for you to lift, but apparently that's not...
That doesn't work.
Don't you say that. What? How the fuck do you think that works out? How do you think that's what I asked you to do?
I cannot open it. It looks like the mechanism is blocking it.
What mechanism is blocking it, sir?
That doesn't work. I must have forgotten a step.
Stop ridiculing me. I don't need this from you. How do you think that's what I wanted you to do? Here we go. Jesus Christ. I don't know what I'm supposed to be. Oh, whatever was written on the record, right? It was like 72, 78T. Okay, now there we go. Stop. Don't let me drag it far enough. 72. Oh, Jesus Christ. Go through the entire alphabet, guys. Right? That's what it is. 78T. God damn it, Ariana. Stupid fucking garbage.
I just have to put the record on the gramophone and... That doesn't work.
Oh my god. Then why did you... Hello? Okay, that's where it needs to be. My... Click! Smart.
Oh, Donald. We're in the middle of recording.
Sorry, Betty, but it's not wise. The doctor said you should rest your voice.
You're such a killjoy sometimes.
Okay.
Betty was such a good singer.
It's true. Did she have any problem with her throat?
Yes, she had to be careful with her voice. Of course, she didn't follow the doctor's advice. If Don didn't insist, she... Well, it's too late for all that now.
Dawn, eh? Sounding rather,
Family photos and files.
Okay, you can only shift. I'm just, checking out what else I can see. No, look at me. Look at me, Poirot. He's looking me in the eye.
It looks like this woman is single, but she has feelings for someone.
No wedding ring. Looking at a photo. Okay.
She is looking so intensely at this photo. But is it really a sister that she's studying in this manner?
What had Betty planned to do with her evening? Well, I have a clue missing, so maybe I don't know. Okay, got some clues missing, so let's go figure it out. She could totally be. That's interesting.
They made the perfect couple, am I correct?
Yes, in a way. She was pretty and he...
Well?
He's a bright man, with a promising career ahead of him. He would have made Betty a good husband. He was always attentive and generous. Oh, a true gentleman.
I hear a note of envy in your voice.
You must have heard wrong.
I cannot imagine.
Donald appeared to be very much in love with your sister.
Yes, he was mad about her.
Mad, you say? Being madly in love can often be destructive, and Mr. Fraser was known for being jealous, I believe.
No more than average. Men are always slightly possessive.
That's problematic.
Especially when they are with a pretty woman.
I am not your enemy, Mademoiselle Bernard.
And you are not my friend either, Mr. Poirot, sir.
Yes, but your lies are not helping Mr. Fraser, or you for that matter. This case is much more complex than you think. It would appear that your sister's murder is the second in a series that we have to stop as quickly as possible. The first was in Andover, and the same as your sister, the murderer sent me a letter informing me that a crime would be committed in that town. Now can I count on your honesty?
Yes, you have my confidence, Mr. Poirot. Don is a quiet and sensitive young man. Slightly reserved, too. And as is often the case with reserved people, when he flew into a temper, he completely lost control. He could be so violent.
Okay, so we do have another common theme.
And when was this?
The first time was about
Violent
a year ago.
men in their lives.
But they rowed more recently. Donald found out that Betty had lied to him. She said she was going out with a girlfriend, but she went out for dinner with a married man. It was an awful scene. She told him that until they were married, she was free to go with whoever she pleased.
Yeah, but why was she with a married
Donald
man? Was it a
turned quite
romantic
pale.
thing, or was it a business
He
thing? Because
started
maybe she
shaking
had some
and kept saying one day.
musical designs. I don't know.
One day
Well?
he'd commit murder.
Like, he'd commit murder.
So you were afraid that he would become our main suspect. I know that Fraser was jealous, but I wonder why you feel the need to protect him.
Exactly. Had you not told me about the case, I would never have dared to tell you about this little matter.
Right.
Don
Why?
loved Betty with all his heart.
Okay.
I can't imagine for one instant that he would hurt her.
Okay. That's
Very
not what I
good,
asked you.
Mademoiselle Barnard. Thank you for your help.
Poirot. I know he leaves things unsaid.
Fraser is
but
at the
still.
Ginger Cat. The police haven't spoken to him, but they want to.
Très bien, Hastings. Let's see him now. Au revoir, mademoiselle. My deepest condolences to your parents.
Of course, Mr. Poirot. And don't be too hard on Don. He's more fragile than he looks.
He's gonna be like
If
a
you say
raging
so.
asshole, isn't he?
Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
Oh. Is that what we're doing now? Okay. Betty was seeing other men as well as Donald. Betty lied to Donald because she had a date with another man. Did Betty know her assailant? Okay, well, it was worth a shot. Okay, see, I feel like these are valid answers. Okay, so I don't have the correct answer? Oop! The man seduced Betty. Oh
Let's
no.
now try and get our brain cells to work.
I did. I just did that. What? I just did that. What is Megan Barnard's behavior hiding? I know what's going on here. Did Megan Bernard have motive for killing her sister? Megan loved her sister. She didn't. Okay, fine. Because she was loyal to Donald. Do you have anything else you want me to say?
Hastings always pays more attention when young women are being questioned.
10 ego points. I love these ego points. Have I mentioned that yet?
Mr. Poirot.
You know... Is this how we leave? Did I just go back up to Betty's room? I went back to Betty's room. Why am I there?
You've seen Fraser, Hastings. What is your feeling?
He's a big chap. Fragile isn't exactly the word that springs to mind.
He's much more
I
fragile
talked to
than
his
he
landlady
seems.
before seeing him. She went to bed at 11. Fraser wasn't home yet.
Bien. Megan Barnard said he is a reserved character but with a nasty temper. We will see if this is the case.
Totally uses Hastings to seduce people, but doesn't tell Hastings. Oh my gosh. Sir, you walk at quite the leisurely pace. Come on. I am taking in the scenery. Well, night.
Hastings appears to be ill at ease. He appeared to be relaxed.
Right, okay. So it's all just the same shit. She ain't getting any deader. I guess I could be more patient. But there's gonna be more murders. Don't even understand. Oh. Hello.
How do you do, Mr. Fraser?
You Hercule Poirot. Mr. Hastings
Hercule
said you wanted to
Poirot.
speak to me.
Yes. I know that it may not be the right time, but I would like to ask you a few questions.
Oh, okay. Let's take an eye. A
This
look.
man looks
A look.
suspicious.
Let's take an eye at him. He's probably in last night's clothes. He's drinking already. Oh, White Horse whiskey. Like the person ordered last night. Look at the look in his seat.
Donald Fraser
He's been up all
is
night.
in a terrible state. As if he hadn't slept all night. And he's drinking White Horse.
Guys.
Leave me alone.
No, I shan't. I told you to talk to him, not walk over
Tell
there.
me that it's a mistake.
It's fine.
That Betty isn't
He
dead.
operated back.
Sadly, your lady friend has been murdered, Mr. Fraser.
Oh, Betty, if only you'd listened.
Sadly, she has been murdered. I'm sorry, but these are the truth. What the fuck just happened to me? Okay. Ask if you saw Betty yesterday afternoon. Ask what would have happened if she'd listened to him. Say that Betty only ever did as she pleased.
If she had listened to you, she would still be alive. Should I take that to be a confession?
Oh, that's not what I meant to ask.
With that sort of thinking, you must send a lot of innocent men to prison.
And now he's
Under
contemptuous,
different
right?
circumstances, I might even find you
I am so
amusing,
good at making people
sir.
contemptuous the first time they speak to me.
It's no time for amusement, Mr. Fraser. It is time to find your fiance's killer. Did you know what her plans were for the evening?
She said she was having dinner with her sister.
Oh.
Yet, Megan only returned to Bexhill this morning, Mr. Fraser.
I didn't know.
Right. May I ask you what you were doing yesterday evening?
I spent the evening working.
Your colleagues can confirm this?
No, I often take work home with me.
Therefore, you have no alibi, Mr. Fraser.
That's right. But that doesn't make me a murderer, Mr. Poirot.
Cold.
I would like you to leave now, please.
But I don't want to.
Ah, I knew I'd find you here, Poirot.
I knew we'd
Thought
find
the
you where you're
victim's
supposed to be.
young man was here.
Yes, is all yours, Chief Inspector.
I'm sorry, I gave him way too much emphasis. I knew you were where you're
Let us
supposed to
now
be.
try and get our brain cells to work.
No, I don't want to. Okay. Did Donald have motive? Let's see. Well, now see. Here's the thing. I feel like that's good. Okay, fine. Okay, fine. Let's go instead with Donald did not have an alibi. No. And also, he's a violent man. So, no? That's not it? Did Donald have a motive? I feel like that's a good motive. That's not... I mean, I would say he'd have motive. But... There was a braided silk scarf. Excellent. Okay. Okay, I feel like these ones aren't related to it, but like... Okay. I'm just seeing if there's any like weird shit that I wasn't... Betty used to go out a great deal. See, I feel like if Donald does not have an alibi, then one of these two. What do you guys think? He was violent and she went out a lot. Oops. Hey, 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 hey. No, 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 no. Let me drag the correct things. Does Donald have an alibi? He does not. Does Donald have a motive? I mean, he loved her a lot? No. Return to the crime scenes. Both of them?
Fraser doesn't have an alibi and he's extremely jealous.
I've been drinking my tea.
You are very skilled at summing up.
And yet you haven't asked Jap to arrest him.
It is too soon.
Okay.
But I agree. Without the letters announcing the crimes, Fraser would already be behind bars.
Wire coming into the screen. I was like, what the
I
fuck?
think we have enough elements. Let's reconstruct the events at the scene of the crime.
I can't imagine how the murderer wasn't seen, though.
Okay.
Surely she must have struggled.
So,
Let us try and imagine the scene.
some other scenery can be modified. Reconstruction time.
The killer and the victim are walking on the beach. Miss Betty has a bag, a belt around her waist, and carries her shoes in her hand. Both of them walk slowly to hut number 5.
Miss Betty enters the hut.
No. It wasn't hut number 5.
Oh,
Let us
motherfucker.
think again, mon cher.
Ugh! No, I'm irritated.
The killer and the
Ah,
victim
that means
are
I
walking
lose.
on the beach. Miss Betty has a bag, a belt around her waist, and carries her shoes in her hand. Both of them walk slowly to hut number 5.
See, I thought advance would be like he advanced on her.
Both of them walk
That's fucking
slowly
stupid
to
warning
hut number
wording.
6.
Now she goes and changes. Whatever.
Miss Betty enters the hut. She leaves without her belongings. Then she hides a coat.
Gotta say, Betty does not look pretty to me. Advance.
They keep walking. Then she removes her belt.
The murderer moves behind her and then attacks her by surprise. The body falls, lifeless, on the sand.
That was a
Everything
quick
appears to
strangulation.
match the crime scene, mon cher Hastings. That is exactly what happened.
I don't want to stare at her body anymore. Can we stop?
Without the ABC, we might have suspected Mr. Asher and Mr. Fraser. But by timing his crimes, the murderer is making sure he's accused. In a way, it is very generous of him.
Generous? The murderer seduced Betty in order to lure her to the beach and kill her.
Indeed, the young woman was certainly careless, but not stupid enough to follow a stranger.
What are you planning to do, Poirot?
Return to London, mon cher Hastings.
Wait for the next murder. Okay. Okay, so that was just a crime scene, not the crime scenes. I don't know how to return to London. How do I return to London? I guess I'm gonna follow... Hastings went over there. So I'm gonna follow him. I'm assuming that's our car. What?
Could it be the same buildings as on the victim's photo?
Oh, I didn't do that already?
This is definitely where the
Also,
photo I found
it
in
said
fact
Ginger
was
Cat
taken.
Restaurant on the fucking picture, didn't it? Am I wrong? I could be wrong. Let's go home.
Right, back to London. There is nothing more for us to do here.
Collect ego points by acting in the same way as Hercule Poirot. I'm very upset that
Japp
I
has
haven't.
decided to reveal details to the press. The alphabet murder is now famous.
It is not a bad idea.
Famous with only
The
2.
more people who know, the greater our chances of finding out something of interest.
Poirot, I have a bad feeling.
I have a bad feeling. Let me casually stand up.
Poor Mr. Poirot, not so good at these little criminal matters as you thought yourself, are you?
No.
Rather past your prime, perhaps.
I don't
Let
like
us
that so
see
much
if
of
you
it
can
is
do
out of
any better
focus.
This time. This time, it's an easy one. Churston on the 30th. Do try and do something about it. It's a bit dull having it all my own way, you know. Good hunting. Ever yours, ABC.
New objective.
hunting.
Call Scotland Yard.
Did you hear that, Poirot? The murderer seems to be taking it all as a game, a challenge. He will strike on 30th in Churston. We must warn
Doesn't that
Scotland
say
Yard.
that it's the 30th? Yeah, okay.
No time to lose. We must prepare our suitcases for Churston.
Mon Dieu, it is already 10 o'clock. I will call Scotland Yard immediately. Hello, Japp. We received a new letter from ABC in the 10 o'clock post.
Where and when?
In Churston. Today.
This is a very clear
Today?
line.
I'll inform the population immediately.
I'll check the train times. Call me back. It is not a good time.
You're not a good time. Making sure it's just the objective that was... Oh. You took it out ass.
Hastings, what you are doing is an absolute disaster. That is no way to pack suitcases.
Heavens, we must hurry. We have to get to Churston before the murder.
Hastings' order and method are always necessary, regardless of the circumstances.
Okay. I'll let you pack them.
Oh.
All the same, it really is a disgrace to leave your belongings in such a mess.
Really, though. Hastings.
Voila. It only took a minute.
He's just gonna flop around.
Poirot, you were right.
Right about what?
I've just consulted the ABC guide. There's no hurry. The next train doesn't leave till 11:45.
You see, there is no need to hurry. We will not be in Churston until tomorrow morning, after the murder.
But why has the murderer warned us so late?
Oh
it's
my
not what
gosh.
he usually does.
No.
Did he do it on purpose?
No.
Very good question, Hastings. We should also compare the letter we have just received with the other two, although I have very little doubt about what we will find.
You should tell me what these achievements mean.
It is not a good time.
I mean, isn't this what we're doing? Oh, I have the letter.
Poor Mr. Poirot.
No, I know what it says. Thank you.
It is not a good time.
It is. This is exactly what I'm supposed to be doing. You said you wanted to compare the letters, right? Am I wrong? Can I go higher pitched?
In his haste, Hastings tore the envelope.
Okay. Yep, sure is an envelope. Can I combine the two? No. Okay. So compare the new letter with the other letters from the ABC. Okay, I mean,
Hastings, it would appear that you are getting slightly thin on top.
Really? I hadn't noticed.
what an asshole.
I lock my revolver in this drawer. I've not used it in a very long time.
Okay. Alright, so Poirot, here's what I need you to do. I need you to... Okay, is that actually... Did you put something over there instead? Nope, that's just the...
Daily Flicker, July 30, 1935. In this issue, we are publishing Daily Flicker. In this issue, Daily Flicker, July...
I don't care anymore. Great. I found the two things. Oh, is now the time? Is now the fucking time?
Right, let us compare this new letter with the second one. Let
No
us
mail had
examine
any
this
address
more
on it.
closely.
Okay, so let's see.
Certain characters.
I know, buddy. We've done this already.
Yes, this I is weird.
It's weird.
Right. Let us come.
Poirot, sweetie.
Yes, the I characters in the two letters do indeed have the same defects. I have to find some other similar defects. Yes, the A appears to be...
Yes. We've gone over this.
Right. Let us...
Sorry, but you know.
That's right. The A characters in the two letters do indeed have the same defects. I have to find some other similar defects to confirm my theory. The W is not printed properly.
No, it is not.
Right. Let us compare this.
We're having a crazy time. Sorry.
Of course, the W characters in the two letters do indeed have the same defects.
Hi.
My theory was
Sorry.
right.
I'm just...
These two letters were written with the same typewriter. Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
Okay, I don't like that the voice actor says brain cells when it very clearly says gray cells on the thing. Why does the murderer warn us so late? Bottle of whiskey, White Horse whiskey. He's a drunk, that's why. Okay, why does the murderer warn us so late? This time...
The letter should have arrived in time.
Pointed
The postmark
properly.
shows that it was sent 3 days ago. However, our man made a mistake in the address, which explains the delay. All the same, the post office took their time correcting the error.
Come on, Poirot. Your address is not quite as well known as that of Scotland Yard.
Yes, why didn't he just send it to Scotland Yard?
Poirot, the telephone. It must be Jap.
Why don't you go answer it, Hastings? Hastings? Fuck me. I suppose I should read the paper. There's been a murder! Sorry.
I have some
There's
news
been a
from
murder.
Churchton.
Okay.
Bad news, I'm afraid. Sir Carmichael Clark was murdered while out on his evening walk.
Well, out on his
Sir
evening
Carmichael
walk.
Clark. The name is familiar to me.
He was a famous throat specialist, one of the best in London. A wealthy man, he retired to Combside, a beautiful house by the sea.
Let's see.
Collected antiques.
Mrs.
Are you
Asher
going
had
there?
a
Yes,
cough.
let's meet on the train.
She had constantly, you know. Betty had a bad voice, whatever. And I've got a throat doctor. I wonder if he has an alcoholic or abusive boyfriend or husband. Oh, it looks like first I thought it was just
The
some
victim
kind
is
of like
called Sir
Sunday
Carmichael
thing. And then I was like,
Clark,
oh, there's
one of the
blood.
best
Never
throat
mind.
specialist in London. The body was still warm when we found it. If we'd been warned earlier, we definitely could have saved him.
It's in the sun, so it's probably
It
still
appears that
warm.
the murderer made a mistake when he wrote his letter.
A mistake? Lucky for him.
And what if he did it on purpose?
No. He's defined his madcap rules and he's sticking to them. It's a matter of pride for him. Shall we go up to the house, Poirot?
Right,
You
so
go,
why
my
wouldn't
friends. I
a
will come soon.
prideful man, like... Anyway. I would figure he'd take note of what he was sending off. Alright. ABC book. And it is open to... Oh, gross.
An ABC guide.
Mm.
The murderer's customary signature, covered in blood this time.
Yeah, blood.
Sir Carmichael's throat was cut.
He's
It's
a
a clean incision.
throat
Professional
doctor.
murder. The gravel on the path has been sprayed
Yeah,
with
the
blood that
body
covers
was-
a conical-shaped area, which starts at the body and becomes wider as it moves further from the bush. Apart from the wound to the throat, the body is untouched. No cuts, no bruises.
Now, what did I see over here? What's going on? I'll come back to that. Hi, birdie. Oh, bushes.
This place is very calming.
Bird's much more of a cutout now. The ocean. A picturesque rock. A rabbit hole.
The site is exceptional. It is easy to imagine that Sir Carmichael used to enjoy stopping here every evening.
Okay. So this is part of his routine. So he was easily targeted.
Jap has emptied the victim's pockets and has laid out their contents
Is
on
that
this
a-
piece
It
of
looks like a
wax
gold
cloth.
cap to a tooth. Oh, it's a ring.
A signet ring, very probably with the Clark family's coat of arms.
Mayhaps. Qu'est-ce que c'est? Key.
It is pointless.
What is... What? What? What's pointless? Oh,
An
no.
oriental dragon. It's an old piece, much older than the pocket watch on which it was fastened.
All his money's there and a
Nothing appears to
passport.
be missing from this wallet.
Not a robbery. See? I know what's going on here. Y'all think I don't know. I know.
The vegetation behind the bush has been trampled.
Retired doctor. Okay. No, don't worry about it. Okay,
The body is just in front of a bush. One of the only bushes in the surrounding area.
Araya.
Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
Okay. What was Sir Carmichael's position when he was killed? Let's see. There's one with clear outline. Zone soiled with blood covers a conical shaped. Okay, so. Indeed.
Sir Carmichael had his back to the bush when the killer cut the throat from behind. A fatal
Yeah, I
blow
need
that
to look at
sprayed
one
blood
bush
over a
before I
range
can
of more
proceed.
than 1 meter. Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
Okay. Okay. He says that as though I haven't been trying to get my brain cells to work. The victim has back to the bush. He only had one wound. He did not. That's a nice leisurely stroll up.
Have you finished, Poirot?
Chief Inspector, many questions remain unanswered, but I am certain of one thing.
Oh. What am I certain of?
The killer has prepared his crime very carefully.
Quite right. He must have known Sir Carmichael's movements well to plan such an attack.
This was clearly a routine. No, that could not be. The murder was very
The
violent.
murderer struck with terrible savagery.
Yes, blood flowed. It's the first time he's attacked a man. He armed himself accordingly.
Have you spoken to the victim's family, Chief Inspector?
I've spoken to the brother, Franklin Clark. I didn't get much out of him. He's yours. I must get the body removed.
Oh, good. So we won't be cutting out the back of his head and shining a projector through his eyes to see the last thing he saw before he died. I appreciate you seeing on the bright side of things.
I had better go up to campsite.
Yeah, alright, fine. Get out of here. Ain't nobody stopping you. Am I going the wrong way? Is that the problem here? Is it supposed to be going this way? Nobody tells me where I'm supposed to go. Can I step on the body? Okay. Come on, buddy. Hello, buddy. Okay. Glad I had to walk all the way over there in order to leave.
To be honest, this inspector seems rather obtuse. I'm counting on your friend Poirot to catch my brother's murderer.
Oh,
here he
okay.
is now. Please, Mr. Poirot. Mr. Poirot, this is my brother's secretary, Miss Thora Gray.
Pleased to meet you, Mr. Poirot.
What was with the
Would you
musical
like some tea?
string?
No,
What?
thank you, mademoiselle.
Yes.
I find it hard to digest.
Alright. Let's just watch him.
There is something very viril about him.
Viril. Is it his red pin? Okay. You're not really looking at his shoulders, but okay.
There is something very viril about him.
Thank you. I got that. I don't know what you expect me to be looking at, Mr. Poirot.
Franklin Clark is an adventurer, the sort of man that women like.
Oh, okay.
There is something elegant about her.
There's something about everybody, isn't there? her makeup? Are you noticing her makeup? Is that it? Her nose. Oh, hey.
She has good taste. Except
Titties.
perhaps in a choice of jewelry.
Please excuse me, I have to take care of Lady Clark.
No. I want to ask you some questions, bitch. Sit down. You bitch. So, she was the mistress, I'm guessing.
Hastings does not like very hot tea. He's going to blow on his cup for a good while before drinking. Hastings...
Okay, sorry, I didn't know you were going to talk about Hastings again.
My brother's wife is gravely ill. You will probably want to question her, but I fear that it won't be possible today.
Women like orange men, yes. I mean... Never mind.
Of course, I understand. Someone set a trap for your brother. Who was familiar with his habits?
Everybody knew he took his evening walk at 8:30, and that he always followed the same path.
Okay.
And did people of the village know Sir Carmichael's habits?
I I don't know. It's possible.
What
Only
were you
one
doing
ego
last
point.
night?
Clearly, I didn't.
After
select
dinner,
the
I
right
went to
answer.
my bedroom. At 11 in the evening, the telephone rang. It was the police. I went to look for my brother.
What? All right, I'm curious about
Is it
this
your
one.
favorite novel?
The Railway Children by Edith Nesbit. I know it's a children's book, but it's enthralling.
So it was you who found the body.
Yes, along with the gardener.
Have you seen any strangers around the house recently?
No. As far as I know, nobody has been near the house.
Miss Clark.
Oh, Lady Clark
Definitely
must have fallen from her chair. I have to help Miss Grey get her up.
If she can't do it on her own, how good is she at keeping, like, helping
Hastings,
her?
While our host is gone, let's examine the drawing room.
But, Poirot, a gentleman shouldn't...
Ah,
I take
what's
full
a gentleman
responsibility.
will?
All you have to do is to leave the drawing room door ajar and let me know if anyone is coming.
Stealth. My name is Hastings. Alright, let's see. So, there's this bookie book here, or whatever it is. Yes. Homicide's private collection.
Homicide's private collection.
Sorry, I forget he'll
which
read
is
things to me.
since 1920. The catalogue for Sir Carmichael Clark's collection.
How about... Oh,
It is an emperor. His place at the center of the table is probably symbolic.
symbolique. Yes, excellent. Thank you.
Dragon, dragon, dragon. Sir Carmichael showed himself to be very consistent in his collection's theme.
In fact, look, more dragon.
A
Oop.
dragon.
And, let's see.
A turtle.
Interesting.
A crane?
This one
A
is a
tiger.
tiger. Okay.
I'm not going to leave now.
Oh, I wasn't expecting you to leave. I didn't realize the door was open. I thought I was gonna have you touch the painting or something. Let's take a look at this shit.
There are some very valuable objects here.
I was hoping you'd take a closer look than that, but you know, that's cool too. Alright, let's see. Oh, we're just gonna look at shit, yeah.
Compass, point to the fowls. Bronze and magnetite. Han Dynasty, circa 210 BC. Purchased in Hong Kong, 1935.
Jump out the window! I love the mustache so much. Have I mentioned that yet, guys? Let's see. There's everything I can here, right? Those are obviously going to come into play. The various plates. But...
It's locked.
it's locked!
Sir Carmichael's collection could rival that of a major museum.
Yeah, well. English folk, am I right? Ooh, this is pretty. It's mine now. Okay. Hello.
Turtle, the dragon, the crane, and the tiger. I think I've already seen this motif somewhere.
No way to... Oh. Oh, I didn't know I needed to... Okay, well, I know that the tiger was pointing like that. Oh, do I just need to put the little dot in the right place? Is that why? No. I don't think I have them in the right place. Hold on. Oh!
The cardinal points. This book could maybe help me.
Each cardinal
point is associated with one animal and one color. In the middle sits the
Yes,
imperial
that's
dragon,
colonialism. Sorry.
and out of respect, all the others are turned towards him.
All the animals are turned
Each
towards him.
cardinal
Okay.
point.
I'm sorry. So, okay. Oh, hello. Okay. So that helps a lot. Okay, because I was wondering. Red, white, black, blue. Okay. Oops. Here. However, when it comes to the animals... I don't know what each... Is there a way in here, or do I have to go back to the table? No. No. Now see here, sir.
It is blocked.
Oh, it is blocked. Why do all these people go to the same cabinet maker, Mr. Asher? Because these are all trick cabinets, and I'm very interested in this fact. Leave it. Leave it. Yeah, no, I got it. I have to go look at the fucking plates. Because I'm wondering if they help me out here. Yeah. So... crane at the head. Ariana,
Turtle,
anyway.
dragon, the crane, and the tiger.
Yes.
I think I've
Yes,
already
sir.
seen
Yes,
this
sir.
motif
Yes,
somewhere.
sir, you have. Yes, sir. I'm gonna notice this book again.
The cardinal points.
So I definitely...
This book could maybe help me.
Yes.
Each cardinal point is associated with one
I want to
animal.
skip what you were saying. Oh, good. Thank you. Okay, so... red, white, blue... Dude, these just jump like crazy.
The position of each motif is...
Thank you. I got that. I can figure these things out on my own. Being very abusive to him right now, but I can't say that I feel terrible about it. This is how it shows it being done in the thing. All their heads are looking at him. So what did I do incorrectly?
position of each motif resembles that of those on the table.
Mm-hmm.
Position of each
No,
motif
I got that.
resembles
Thank you.
that
Thank
of
you.
those on the table.
And then this is also how it is on the table. Did I just get the colors wrong? Is that the problem? Did I get the colors wrong? I must. No, because it shows it red, white, black, blue. Right? Am I crazy? Am I smoking drugs? No, I didn't mean to click that. Oh. Yes. Sorry if you're watching the VOD and wondering why I'm laughing. It's because there's a thing in the chat and you don't get to see it. Like, honestly, y'all, I don't understand. The colors are right. The animals are right. Or at least I believe them to be right. Oh. But their underneaths were not.
Could it be this cupboard?
How did I miss that? Okay, that's fine.
This is interesting.
There's one missing! Okay, we don't care about that part apparently. But we care about this letter.
Ernest Logan, MD, Brighton Cancer Institute, 201 Dusk Road, Brighton, Sussex.
Ow!
To
Mother.
Sir Carmichael Clark, MD, Comside, Churstone, Devon. Brighton, 1935, January the 5th. As a man of science, I owe it to you to be completely frank.
I owe it to you.
Lady Clark, your wife is suffering from a generalized terminal cancer.
Oh no.
I confess I didn't suspect anything like that during the first exams. But with the test results I have received today, there is unfortunately no place for doubt.
What a
I
weird
estimate
break.
that Lady Clark's life expectancy is no more than 1 year. Hospitalization would not help in her case, so I advise you to keep her at home and provide her with as much morphine as required to ease her last moments. Yours sincerely, Ernest Logan. These daggers are only ceremonial weapons. I do not think that the crime weapon is here.
Well, yeah, especially since there's one missing. Come on, Poirot. Get your shit
Here's
together.
Miss Grey.
Here's Miss Grey! I'm sorry, did you
Sorry
announce
to
my
keep
arrival?
you waiting. Lady Clark's condition requires regular care. I believe you want to ask me
I
a
love
few
the
questions.
lackluster voice performances.
Indeed, mademoiselle. This porcelain
With
is
everybody but
remarkable.
Poirot, obviously.
Is it old?
Poirot and Hastings are like, yeah,
It's
I'm giving it my
3
all.
centuries old, I believe. Wait, let me find the reference.
10 ego points. I didn't do anything, so why do I need ego points?
I knew that Hastings had a weak spot for young women with auburn hair, but I can see that he is also sensitive to Scandinavian blonde hair.
Because, yeah, look at that blank stare.
It is not the right time.
Oh, okay, fine.
I have better things to do right now. She appears to be very flustered. She's unable to hide her emotion, and her makeup has been disturbed.
Oh!
I think that this young woman has just been kissed.
Scandals abound!
Here? Teapot with Black Dragon, Gangshi period, end of the 17th century. It is a rare piece with unusual colours.
You have a good knowledge of how...
They couldn't animate her putting the book down. They just went,
Acquired
and
while
cut,
working
and
with
we're back.
Sir
Okay.
Carmichael. I used to help him manage his
Oh, I
collection
want a fantastical
and choose
mustache.
his new acquisitions.
Oh, I can't wait to look at my mustache collection, you guys.
Did you have a good relationship with your employer?
He treated me well, and I am sorry for his death.
Have you seen any strangers hanging around in the past few days?
No. Nobody has been near Cumside.
Tell me what happened last night.
After dinner? Well, I did some sewing, and then I went to bed. I was woken by the telephone at 11. I heard Franklin Clark speaking with the gardener. They left with some lanterns, and they found the body.
What are your feelings about Franklin Clark?
What an odd question. Of course I think he's a good
Not really.
man. He's energetic, nice, very sociable.
Energetic, you say.
Miss Grey, if I may be so bold, please do not take offence. My friend has rather unusual methods, but all he wants is to find the murderer.
Yes, I
Don't
understand.
apologize for me.
I must rest. Please excuse me.
No. What? Bitch.
Earlier, you asked me to watch the living room door for you. I don't wish to be indiscreet, but sometimes a gentleman stumbles upon a secret without intending to.
That
Okay.
is sometimes the case.
And I saw Franklin Clark kissing Miss Grey at the foot of the stairs.
Do you think
I am
this
so
is a
disturbed.
common occurrence?
No, I saw emotion, intensity. I think it was their first kiss.
Well done, mon ami. Well spotted.
However, I don't think I completely understand this business. Why did Sir Carmichael not
Yes,
defend
exactly.
himself?
Vigorous.
He appeared to
Very
have been
vigorous.
active and strong.
The murderer did not give him a chance. Let us try and reconstruct the scene.
No. I don't want to. Because you tried to trick me last time.
Sir Clark is taking his customary walk. Our killer is hiding behind a bush.
Okay. Yeah. Wait.
The old man walks quietly along the gravel path. Then he turns towards the sea to gaze at it.
And I would think, right?
The killer leaves
Damn
his
it, I'm
hiding
wrong.
place on the left-hand side. He
Oh,
walks
it's
over
I
the
did. I thought.
gravel on the path.
Oh
The
no! I
noise
thought he
alerts
meant.
Sir Clark,
Damn it!
who turns
I thought he
around.
meant Clark's left. No,
No,
I didn't.
Sir
I
Clark
misunderstood.
was attacked by surprise. He could not see his...
I'm annoyed. I would have. It's gonna say that I
Say it.
failed,
Let us
and I think that
again,
takes
mon
ego
cher.
points off. I'm very into these ego points, guys. Fuck you! You tricked me.
Sir Clark
I didn't
is
think you meant
taking
around
his
the
customary
bush.
walk. Our killer is hiding behind a bush. The old man walks quietly along the gravel path.
It purposefully tricks you, and I don't like that.
Then he turns towards the sea to gaze at it. The killer leaves his hiding place on the right-hand side. He approaches silently over the grass. Then he throws himself on his prey and cuts the poor man's throat.
Poor man's throat.
He then lays down the ABC before leaving. Everything appears to match the crime scene, mon cher Hastings. That is exactly what happened.
Oh my. Change your shirt, sir. If you're gonna murder... He's gonna, like, cut off ears.
Just a minute. I'm getting dressed.
Just a minute. I'm getting blood off my clothes.
Mr. Kirst, have you recently returned from Churston?
Yes. Indeed I have.
Have you seen the papers?
Oh my god, I just saw
I
his
just thought
name.
that
I
you might
just
have
saw
rubbed
it.
shoulders with the killer.
Alexander
Imagine that.
Bonaparte cursed ABC.
Mr. Kirst, are you alright? You don't seem well.
My
I'm so
apologies.
annoyed.
My throat is burning and my head feels heavy. It's ever since the war, you know. Since my injury, my head has never been the same.
Throat. And so... Very interesting.
Poirot, it's a pleasure to be with you again after all these years. I looked for a gift to thank you, and I found this propelling pencil.
An authentic collector's item. You spoil me, mon ami.
And you more so by sharing investigations.
Do not underestimate the help you are to me, Hastings. Intellect is not everything. There is also goodwill, and you are not short of that. Later, I will ask you to help me tidy up the room and bring some chairs. Our guest will be here soon.
Guess.
Ah, is Thora Grey coming?
Naturally. She is a fascinating young woman, n'est-ce pas?
Oh, great coming.
Oh, come on, Poirot. I'm a married man. And Miss Grey has already been courted by Franklin Clark. Poirot,
That's
our
the real
guest will
reason
be
I'm
here
not
soon.
doing
We
anything.
must prepare ourselves.
I should take advantage of the silence to examine them.
Oofda. You've just obtained a modifiable object. To use it, select objects in your inventory, then click on the icon. Only available modification is available. Heh? That is great. I do love that. Oh, okay. I just take the spring out. Wait, no, I did that. Guys, why did I take this? Why did I take the spring out? Throw the spring at them. Grieving niece. Okay, what am I able to do? What's happening here? Observe everybody. I would love to. Why are they suspects? Just... Interesting. Anyway. I'm really trying to see things here. Is it for the investigation? Is it, Poirot? don't know how I'm supposed to look at them if they won't. Pencil mustache. Because I took the pen apart. Alright, y'all. Clearly, I need... How did I win that trophy?
I ought to concentrate on my...
There we go.
Franklin Clark always seems at ease, regardless of where he is. Something that's unique to people who travel.
Now it lets me do
The
it.
song
Okay,
says,
whatever.
Sometimes I love a blonde who comes from Eden by way of Sweden. But I am not sure that this blonde is an angel. Sometimes I love a brunette. Sometimes I love a blonde. That's what the song says.
Okay. This is what you're concentrating on. Alright. Glad you got your head on straight here, Poirot.
Donald is always on edge. Donald Fraser is very nervous at the moment, even if he's trying hard to control himself. She appears to have taken more care with her appearance than the last time. She's looking at Mr. Fraser out of the corner of her eye. Did she
Corner of her eye, my
for
shit.
it?
Corner of her eye, my
I
ass.
wish to thank you all for coming. I wanted to bring everyone close to the victims here in order to unmask the murderer.
Get to the point, Mr. Poirot. What do you want from us?
I...
You are an intelligent woman, Mademoiselle Barnard, and I'm sure that you have already understood my intentions.
You think that if we put our heads together, we might come up with something new?
I am convinced of it. What I ask is that you search your memories. The murderer must have left some trace.
Yes, he must have prepared his crimes very carefully.
Tout à fait. He did not get to Bexhill at midnight in order to strangle a young girl whose name by chance starts with B.
Must we go into that?
No, of course. Not if it makes you uncomfortable.
Come on, Mr. Poirot. I imagine we all feel terribly uncomfortable about these murders.
It's true. We've to catch the killer, not be spared the gory details.
Mr. Fraser, please get a grip on yourself.
Well, okay, so I should have done that.
Well,
Fuck.
I want to help you,
was
but
trying.
And you, Mademoiselle Barnard? Did your sister say she was seeing another man?
I give up.
She never would have told me.
Why wouldn't Betty say anything?
Why would she hide the fact from you?
Betty knew I didn't approve of her behavior. Her flirting was spoiling any chance she might have had.
Tell me, Mademoiselle, what did you talk about with your sister?
Silly things. Her new dress. She wanted a pair of black stockings to go with it. Mother bought her a brand new pair. The day it happened, she was crying. And to think that Betty never even wore them. Poor Mummy.
Your sister used to sing, I believe. Did she ever perform in public?
She dreamt about it, but she had a very bad cough. It troubled her greatly. She had to cancel auditions and miss lots of opportunities. A pity.
Yes, she sang well, but that doesn't tell us much about the murderer.
Doesn't it?
Qui sait? In any case, we now have enough information to draw up a relatively precise psychological profile. Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
Okay. Is the killer clever? There's methodical, and I believe that's it. No? Okay. Murder behind. Without the ABC, we might have suspected Mr. Asher, Mr. Fraser. By signing the crimes, he's making sure the murder. It's very generous of him. Man seduced Betty before taking her to the beach and strangled her. Passenger timetable. Maybe the murderer likes trains? Indeed, let's look at the murder, if you please. You'll see that the murderer carried it out perfection. He's clever. Okay. Is the killer sure of himself? Well... No? Okay. Oh, that's the rather bold part. Okay, come on, Ariana. Get your head in the game. Is the killer a seducer? Well, seduced Betty, but that doesn't necessarily say anything based on what I'm hearing about Betty. Does the killer like trains? Is the killer impulsive? Methodical and meticulous, not impulsive. Is the killer generous? I suppose so.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we can now surmise without too much risk of error that our adversary is calculative, sure of himself, a seducer, of outstanding intelligence, that he has plenty of self-control, and that he likes railways. It's a good start.
Plus 10 ego points.
Other meetings may be necessary. I hope that you will be able to come back again.
Well, it's just that...
I'm so glad I took the train out here for this little conversation.
Is something bothering you, Mary?
Well, Mr. Poirot, you see, I don't know if I can come to London just like that.
Yeah, right?
It's normal that people helping with this inquiry should be reimbursed. Starting with you, Miss Drower. Please allow me to pay for your train tickets.
Oh, sir, I cannot accept.
But you must. Mademoiselle, I may not be rich, but my brother left a fortune which will be mine.
Mr. Clark, that's very generous of you.
Well, someone has to foot the bill. Mr. Poirot, would it be possible for you to come back to Devon? Lady Clark has expressed a wish to see you. We'll adjust her medicine so she'll not be too drowsy.
But of course, I shall come the day after tomorrow if it is convenient. Thank you all for coming. We will meet again soon. The meeting was most fruitful.
Really?
Nietzsche mustache.
Hastings, I believe now we have everything we need to find a common point between the victims. Now it is time for us to use our grey matter.
It's time for us to use our grey matter.
Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
What do the victims have in common? Asher. Is that... no, okay. We're gonna go with... Asher took cough medicine. Betty had problems with her voice.
The first two victims suffered from bad throat, and that was precisely the specialty of the third victim, Dr. Clark.
We have a lead.
It
We
would
have
pay
a
to take
lead.
a closer look at the medical records of Dr. Clark's patients.
We'll do so during our next visit to Churston.
I will do it myself, mon ami. You must remain in London just in case ABC sends us another letter.
Very well, as you wish.
Oh, wait. Why did I take the fucking thing out of the pen. Did I not do something? Did I miss out on ego points, you guys?
Thank you for coming, Mr. Poirot. Lady Clark is waiting for you in her bedroom on the first floor.
She's dead.
Please excuse me, I cannot stay for the interview. I have to take Miss Grey to the station to see our lawyer.
Curve and swoop mustache. Oh.
Are you going on holiday, mademoiselle?
Not exactly, Mr. Poirot.
She's like
Miss Grey
Twitch.
very kindly stayed with me to settle my brother's affairs. But naturally, she prefers to find a position in London.
Naturally.
Ah, très bien.
I'll be absent all morning, Mr. Poirot, but the nurse is coming soon. She's to ensure that the dose of medicine doesn't make our patient drowsy.
Thank you, Mr. Clark. Have a nice trip, mademoiselle. It's closed.
Okay.
I do not need to make a telephone call now.
Are you sure? I feel like you... Why can he not look at the... Thank you. Alright, up the stairs, please. Wait. Actually, look at this first.
It is not the right time.
Fine. Never wants to do what I want to do. Jesus Christ! She's gonna die while I'm here, isn't she?
It would be rude to make Lady Clark wait any longer.
Fine. Let's observe her first.
This poor woman is very ill.
Oh, that's clenched fists.
Please tell the nurse to hurry. Please.
You have a nurse?
This woman is suffering. She is in no state to have a conversation.
And yet, we will persevere.
Mr. Poirot?
My respects, madame.
Thank you for coming. Thank you. Have you seen the nurse? She should have been here by now. Oh, I'm sorry.
The telephone in the hall is ringing.
Click on your feet. Feet. Hello, it's Hastings.
Detective Hercule Poirot speaking.
How do you do, Mr. Poirot? I'm Lady Clark's nurse. I wanted to let you know that I won't be able to come for her injection today. Might Miss Grey be able to do it?
No.
She has just left, but I will take care of it.
I would
Thank
give
you.
it.
That's
if you
very kind of you. You'll find the skeleton key to open the medicine cabinet hidden in the lion trophy.
You can count on me. Au revoir, mademoiselle.
Oh, thank you kindly. Goodbye, Mr. Poirot.
This is when Hercule Poirot killed a woman.
Here is the skeleton key. April 1925, Aceh Province, Sumatra. It is not the right time.
What? Oh, I'm sorry. I misunderstood. Boop its nose.
Ah, Mr. Poirot. Oh, I feel better.
Well, they
now.
didn't make us, like, inject her.
Thank you for your help.
You asked for me, chère madame.
Yes. Yes, of course, I wish to speak with you. But what was it about?
No doubt. You wish to talk to me about what happened to your husband?
Ah, yes. Oh, poor Carmichael. Has the madman who killed him been caught?
Not yet, chère madame. There was a great many people in Cheston on the day of the murder.
Indeed. People go straight to the beach. They don't come near Coomside.
So, there were no strangers around the house that day?
Who said that?
The people who live here. Your brother-in-law, Miss Gray.
Miss Gray? Oh, I don't like her. Franklin wanted her to stay, but I insisted she should go. Immediately.
Oh.
You are entitled to do so, naturally.
I'm pleased that you approve. The others have been taken in by her. But at least you can see through that self-pity act. See what she's up to.
Uh-oh. I hope she just passed out and didn't die. Okay, snoring. Excellent. Mademoiselle, I am going to look through your things.
This subject would probably be useful to me.
What did you take? Good God, he is a klepto. Bronze comb. Going to use it for his mustache. Sir.
I've finished with this subject.
But I wanted you to look at your reflection, sir.
This subject would probably be useful to me.
Jesus Christ. Bronze comb, a silver comb.
She's sleeping.
She's
I must find a
sleeping.
way to wake her up gently.
Must you? I feel like you don't need to wake her up.
This couple appears to be having fun. Lady Clark and Sir Carmichael were very happy, but they did not have any children.
That's why they were happy. Cute, cute. Alright, let's see.
This
Aha!
subject would probably be
I
useful
have
to
all
me.
the combs now. Don't know what I'm going to use them for. Really not sure how I'm supposed to be waking her up. Like, I would have thought maybe the radio or some shit.
Lady Clark and Sir Carmichael were very happy, but they did not have any children.
Yes, thank you. There's a hand thing that appeared here. There was a hand thing. There we go. Gently wake her up. Is that what we do? Oh.
The mechanism appears to be broken.
Is it broken? Or are you just not using it right? Cool. Oh! That's why I broke
Put a new
it.
spring here.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm doing.
I hope that Hastings will not be cross with me.
I mean, we did that, like, way before we needed to.
This
So.
part appears to be working.
Am I supposed to, like...
This part appears to be working.
Thanks. Thanks. Like, yeah. Okay. Oh. I can see the chat. Yeah, sorry. I just because I have to have it on my phone. It's No. It's so it's off to the side and not easy for me to just. You should be making music happen.
This part appears to be working.
Okay, then why isn't it? Why do I have this key? Okay, I just didn't wind it enough, apparently. Missing comedy gold. Oh, good, she woke up. Hello.
Oh, what are we talking about? Ah, yes. Thora Grey. Oh, Carmichael had great esteem for her. But for me, she was nothing but a hypocrite.
How so? Oh, yes.
You're probably right, madame.
You have seen through her. I'm so pleased.
Okay, but
that
please.
I've convinced you.
Wait, no, don't go back to sleep already. Okay.
You are very harsh.
Oh,
Do
damn
not
it.
forget that the girl is an orphan.
Yes. And she used the fact to get around men. Take Franklin. He's fallen for her sweet talking charms. Oh, he's a lovely boy, very plucky and sure of himself. But so naive. Oh, when it comes to women.
Franklin really idealized Miss Grey.
Absolutely. It's so good to see that you all agree with me.
Miss Grey did look after you very well, though.
Outwardly. But she's hiding something. I think she tried to poison me.
Miss Grey? A poisoner? But everybody appears to like her.
What part are you not
She
getting here,
knows what
Poirot?
she's doing. She's manipulative and she's a liar.
A liar?
Let's see, didn't she say that on the day of the crime nobody was around Coomside?
That is correct.
Well, at 11 o'clock I saw her talking to someone.
Did
Really?
you?
And what was this man like?
You assume it's a
An
man.
ordinary sort of man,
Okay,
with
it's a
a
man.
very plain face. Oh, I don't remember well.
Was he a gentleman?
No, he was not a gentleman.
How could you tell?
It would be best to leave her to sleep now.
Okay.
The telephone in the hall is
Oh,
ringing.
Jesus. Okay. No. Take your time, Poirot. Just take your fucking time. Grand Central Station.
Hello?
Poirot, is that you?
Oh, there's
Hastings here.
Hastings.
Thank you for calling. Have you received a new letter from the murderer?
No, thank goodness. How are things in Churston?
Why are you
I question
calling?
Lady Clark, but I will not leave until I have examined everything of interest to me here. Fortunately, Franklin is absent, and I have a skeleton key.
Have you seen Thora Grey again?
I'm going to go
Briefly.
through all of their shit.
But rest assured, I intend to summon her to London soon.
She's a fascinating girl.
Isn't she gonna find
But
work in
secretive.
London?
I would like to ask her a few questions.
Poirot, she wouldn't hurt a fly.
You don't know shit.
Each to his own, my friend. Yours are pretty orphans among old ladies that have the maladies.
Poirot, are you mocking me?
Not.
No ill intended, rest assured. À bientôt, mon ami.
Okay. And with that, I am going to call it a night. Because I got work in the morning. So, let's see what... Yeah, I'm getting about third dinner night. No, look at all these mustaches! Look at the mustaches! There's so many things I still need to get. Samurai mustache. Still missing the Freud mustache. Jeez, look at all this shit. Large donkey. What did I get for this? Oh. Making mistakes, I did. Okay, so I suppose I will be playing the remaining third of the game-ish. Close enough. Tomorrow night. I don't have as many ego points as I should, and I'm very upset by this. Anyway, I'll do a completionist round at some point on my own. But yes, that is my game tonight. I hope to see you guys again tomorrow. If not, oh well, I'll just play on my own. Because I really like this game. As much as I keep yelling at him, I do like this game. So, yeah. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bonsoir, mon ami.